Welcome to the Innovation Squadcast. If you are looking for a podcast about instructional strategies enhanced by technology, you came to the right place. In our conversations, we will talk with tech experts, share ideas and strategies to help you build your toolbox with tools that you can use in your class immediately.
Welcome to the Innovation Squadcast, and thanks for making us part of your educational PD journey. First-time listeners, welcome, and for our returning listeners, welcome back. We are glad you're here today because today we are talking top 25 Google Chrome extensions for teachers. And we're going to do basically a really quick kind of rundown of the top 25. We'll give you some small descriptions, but the biggest thing here is going to be checking out the show notes. We've got lots of resources, links to where you can find those. But before we jump into it, let's pause for this week's tech tip.
To translate a design in Canva, click on the design. On the left-hand side, click on Apps, scroll down to Translate, and choose the language. And you also get to choose which pages, since I'm in a presentation, you would like translated. So I'm only going to translate pages 1 and 2, and click Done. Then Translate. You'll notice it keeps the original version in English, and then it has your translated pages as well. If you would like to translate it one presentation or one document into multiple languages, you just keep going. So I'll choose another language. And I would like the same pages translated. And now you'll notice here's the English version. Then it goes to Spanish and then Arabic. Once you've already gone to the apps and used the translation feature, you will notice it's already on the left-hand side.
All right, hope everybody enjoyed the tech tip for this week. I am Jimmy Kate.
I'm Pam Hubler.
I'm Eileen Fernandez-Parker.
And we are Innovative Learning Coordinators in Berkeley County School District, and we love our Chrome extensions. And so we were super excited. And actually, in doing research for this, we found some ones that we didn't even know existed, which was really great as well. So sometimes it's nice to be able to, do some research and learn some productivity, time-saving things. Google Chrome extensions are available. Some of them are available and some of them are blocked by the district. So when you're searching for the Chrome Web Store, just check them out. And this really just helps save you time, help keep you organized. And so we're going to discuss some of our favorite in this episode. So if you don't know where your Chrome extensions are, in the upper right-hand corner of Chrome, there's a little puzzle piece, and that is going to show you what Chrome extensions you have. There's a little pin button that you can hit next to it that will add them to the right of your Omnibox, your search box, and so that you can kind of have quick access to those extensions, or turn off the ones that you want or you don't want. And again, check out the show notes. We've got a link to the Chrome Web Store, and we've also got a picture in there about where you can find your Chrome extensions. So Pam, go ahead and find one that you found in the research that you loved.
And when it comes to the Chrome Web Store, that's one of those things that I think people forget about. Yeah. That if you go there, you can search all sorts of things. And like you said, some of them are blocked, but that's okay. The ones that we have listed here are not blocked, and these are more
as
for
of
teachers.
As of the recording of this
Right,
podcast.
exactly.
That is true. Yes, but this is just really for teachers more so than students. I think we said that we would do some more research and find ones for student for another episode.
Absolutely.
The first one that I use is Extensity, because you can turn extensions on and off.
Nice.
And I know I found this a long time ago when we started using Chromebooks, and when you log into a new Chromebook, it loads all your extensions and it just keeps on going and keeps on going. So if you only have the extensions on that you use on a daily basis, it won't take up as much storage, and it's a little bit faster, because they can really slow down your computer. And
absolutely.
Chromebooks aren't exactly, they don't have a lot of storage. So you definitely want to try Extensity, because then you could flip them on and off, and that toolbar isn't huge.
Nice.
So that's probably my favorite to add. Then all you have to do is click on the Extensity icon, and then you can click on or off the extensions you have. I probably have 30 of them.
Yeah,
no,
we all
probably
have a
more
bunch,
like 40 of them, and I only have 3 active right now.
Yeah.
So,
and I see one of the ones you have turned on is Tab Resize, which is one of our favorites. And yeah, like we have these nice little split screens, or you got dual monitors, you don't need it. But if you're working in a situation where we only got the one screen, you need to see two different web pages, easily click tab resize. It's a one button, and then it opens up. And it has different options of how you want to split it. If you want to split it 3 ways, by 2, horizontally or vertically. But it's a really easy way to be able to see 2 things at the same time with a one quick, click of the button, tab resize.
Yeah, I love that it does. You can do top and bottom instead of side by side. Sometimes it's so much better. All right, the next one is Dual List, which is another dual monitor extension. This one offers you side-by-side views only, but it doesn't just split it down the middle. You have lots of options for how big or wide you want each screen to be. So when you click on the extension, it gives you a drop-down menu, and then visually it shows you what you're going to see. So you just choose the one you want, and then it splits your screen.
Nice.
And then Screencastify is one that I know teachers usually have it automatically on there. But that is probably one of my favorites because there are many, many times where I have a teacher emails like, how do I do this? How do whatever. And it's super easy to just click on that Screencastify icon. And then you can just start recording from there. When you first start to use it, you do have to log into your Google account. That's probably the really, there isn't a whole lot of setup, but Screencastify. And then once you have that video, you just can share a watch link and send it to whoever you want in an email or for your students.
We record our podcast using Screencastify. So, and using the extension right now has a little red record button right next to it. So.
And now Screencastify also lets you embed questions. So it's a lot like Edpuzzle, but it's built into Screencastify.
Nice. I love that. Let's see. Okay, then Google Keep. I love Google Keep. I know Jimmy used Google. I think we all do. And I think what I love about it is you can use it on your phone, you can use it on any computer, but there is an extension for Google Keep where you can add, let's say you're working on research or something like that, and you get to a website and you want to save it. You can just click Add to Keep, and it'll add a note, and then you can always go to keep.google.com later, check it out, and you won't have to remember or write it down.
Next one is Small PDF. This one allows for you to convert from PDFs to other, PowerPoints and different types of, formats. It allows for you to do some merging, allows you to do some different things with PDF. So if you're one person that uses PDFs a lot, check out Small PDF and ability to kind of manipulate some of those PDFs into different formats. Another one that I love, I'm the GIF person. I love them.
Oh my God, Jimmy has the best GIF.
So Giphy, you could actually have an extension right inside of Google Chrome to find Giphy. If you got to add that to a quick presentation or add it to a quick email, just to make things a little bit more fun. We always love our Giphies.
And then speaking of fun, Bitmoji.
Yes.
You can include Bitmojis into anything, and it's always more fun. It's just a little bit of a personalization, right? In a cartoon form. So Bitmoji.
That is one thing with Bitmoji. Just make sure as a teacher that you don't use a Snapchat login.
Right.
You do have to use an email login because Snapchat is blocked. So if you change your Snapchat, if that's how you normally sign in, just change the password in your personal Bitmoji to an email address instead of like an app. So that's the only thing for that one. But I love that, especially for, let's say, like your, what do you call it? Presentations and things like that. Those are my favorite.
Little, introductions, conclusions. They're great.
And some teachers like to do the Bitmoji classrooms. Which are a lot of fun.
Super easy just to hit that extension, drag them over, copy them. They're great.
Right. And the next one is Grammarly. This right now is only open for teachers.
Correct.
Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. So if you need help with your grammar or you just want to make sure, you can use that Grammarly extension.
Yes. One that I found through the research was Insert Learning. This one is really, really fascinating when I found it. And what it does is it allows for you to take a website, use this extension, click Insert Learning, and then you can add in questions right there inside of the website. Once you're done adding in the website questions and everything you would want the students to be able to, learn and manipulate inside of that website, then you can share that assignment to them in a link. They would take them to that website with the questions and the ability for them to go through it. So it's a really, really fast way.
Amazing.
And it's really, really cool. Definitely Chrome extension. Check it out if you use websites a lot and utilize that as a great learning tool.
I'm going to add, there's a podcast by Casey Bell by Shake Up Learning that is 4 ways to blend learning with insert learning. So I'll add that to the show notes because, of course, you know, it's been a while since I've sent her name on a podcast. So we got to get her in there.
That's right.
Yep. Definitely check out the Shake Up Learning show for lots of great stuff. So.
All right. And then another one is Moote. And Moote is a pretty cool tool because you can do an audio recording and then you can insert it pretty much anywhere. I think it's mostly Google. Is that what you're saying, Eileen?
Yeah.
Or it is the Google?
Yeah, in a Google comments only.
And I think there is a free and a paid version of it. So just, you know, check it out.
And with all these extensions too, it's sometimes there's a free, sometimes it's everything's accessible. It's wide open. Sometimes there is a free versus a paid version. So just kind of check them out as you go through and decide what you want. Obviously, we're not saying buy any of them, but most of these are fairly open, but a few of them might have a little add a little extra features with the paid account. So.
Freemium.
Sometimes, the premiums are that you can record more.
Right.
Right. So you're limited in how many usually with the free. The next one is called Talk and Comment. It is Moote, but free, all free. I love it because it allows you to do audio comments anywhere that you can type. So it's not just in comments. So it's a lot freer and it's a lot more powerful. We use these a lot during remote learning, especially with the littles because they can't type, they don't read. So the talking back and forth was so important.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yep. Our next one's for our math teachers and science teachers. It's called Equatio, EQUATIO. And I'm not going to get into the details because I'm not going to understand any of it because I haven't taken a math class in over 30 years. However, it was basically a way for them to be able to very quickly be able to click an equation and then it pops it right into whatever presentation, Google Doc or anything like that. So they don't have to worry about typing them out or anything like that. So there's tons and tons of different equations available versus Equatio. So any math teachers out there, if you use it, reach out to us, let us know how it goes, and you probably have a lot more information and be able to share that out as well. Another one that we found is Edpuzzle, and it's just really a fast way for you to be able to get to your Edpuzzle using a Chrome extension. And that's what a lot of these Chrome extensions are. They're just a quick time-saving way to be able to get to certain places a little bit more efficiently than going to the website or going to the bookmark or things like that. And so Edpuzzle has an extension that if you use that a lot, it's a good thing to go ahead and to download.
Nice. The next one is called Custom Cursor. It's just another way to just add like happiness to your screen. They've got like Harry Potter themed things, Starbucks coffee things, lots of
animals,
colors. A lot of cool things. So, you know, just freak your kids out a little bit and change your cursor on the smart board. Might be a little bit of fun.
Or me, you could stress me out a little.
Yeah, some people, this one you got to definitely like it. It takes a little bit because I have a little broomstick with a little golden snitch, my Harry Potter themed one, but it takes a little bit.
I think I'm easily distracted, so maybe that's it.
I know it's true. If you're ADD, maybe don't do this. It's very much squirrel. Okay, Camy is the next one. Camy is a PDF annotator. And whenever you get a PDF, and it will open it up in Camy so that you can read it and annotate it, and then you can share it out. You can also collaborate in there. So Camy is pretty powerful.
Yes.
And that is another one that you might be at a school that has a paid version because there is a paid and free. I mean, you can use it no matter what, but there's different, I guess, accessibility based on whether or not you have a paid version or not. And then Safari Montage is actually on everybody's.
Yes.
I think it is pushed out through the district because we do have access to Safari Montage. That's one. You can just click on it and explore. You do have to log in with your Google account because that's how it's tied in. So
underutilized resource, guys. There are tons and tons and tons of information in these Safari Montages for all kinds of different subjects. So if you're struggling to find something, check out Safari Montage. That can be definitely a way to save you a bunch of time finding what you're looking for. So,
and I know we have podcasts on Safari Montage. I guess we can link that to the show notes if you want to dive into that a little bit more.
Next is Google Dictionary, and you know, really nice quick extension. You just click it, it opens up a search bar, type in whatever word that you wanted to define, and then it gives you the definition right away. So it's just a faster way of, again, finding the definition of a word that you may not know.
And you don't have to open a new tab.
That happens to me all the time.
But you know, you can always just tap on a word and hold it, and look up will come up. So that's good too.
Cool.
All right. PrintFriendly is the next one. This is I use all the time. It allows you to take any website and save it as a PDF without all of the ads. So there's no distractors.
That's nice.
Yes.
Yeah. I'll have to play with that one.
I know. I love it.
All right. And then we have one saved to Google Drive, and we obviously use Google Drive all the time now.
Yep.
So that is something that if you just add save to drive, it's pretty self-explanatory. You just pretty much click on it and you can save web content or screen captures directly to Google Drive.
Absolutely.
Nice.
Super fast.
Mm-hmm.
The next one is called OneTab. I use this a lot also because I like to save all of my windows so that when they open back up, they're all there. Instead of keeping 25 windows open, when you hit one tab, it saves all of your tabs as links onto one page. And so at the end of the day, I'll hit one tab so it saves all of my stuff. And then the next day I open up one tab and I just click, 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 and I'm right back where I was the day before. So you don't worry about losing anything. And it saves with bandwidth too. So if you have 25 tabs open and your internet's running slow, if you use OneTab, it'll save everything there for you, then just open up the couple that you need.
I like how you can have different ones too. So like I have one that's like Google, where I want to open all those things that I forget where to find those links.
Yep.
So that is a nice thing about OneTab.
Absolutely. Another one that we found through research is the BlackMenu for Google. And what this does is you pull it up and then it allows for you to search your Google Drive for whatever you're looking for. It allows for you to open up, new files in there. So it's really a kind of a quick way to your Google waffle in a way, but it also has extra things in there, easy access to Google Translate, to Google Calendar, Google Drive, Google Keep, Task, Customize. You can open up all kinds of new things. And what I like about it too is it's a faster way to get to Google Drawings, because Google Drawings, you got to go into the drive, you got to go to new, you have to go to more.
That is pretty cool.
With this one, if I go into my Google menu, my black menu for Google, if I just hit that plus button, Google Drawings is already right there. So now I'm 2 clicks away versus 3, 4. Yeah. Nice. So it's a quick way to get into Google Drawings and many of your other Google applications into your drive. So BlackMenu for Google.
Yeah. And it also says here, like when you're doing research, because it'll dive right into Google Scholar as well. So instead of having to go to individual sites, it's searching all of them at the same time.
Yes.
That is cool.
Yep.
All right. And now I added a couple fun ones. ColorZilla is one of my favorites. I use it all the time.
All the time.
Yes. And I guess because I'm making presentations and things like that a lot, but
I use it for websites. When I create websites to make sure colors match.
And if you're a color or, color snob, kind of like a font snob, same way. That's what I am. All you have to do is click on it and then you hover over any page and then you can grab the hex code or the RGB code. So that way you can use it. And Canva, since we use Canva so much, all you have to do is copy it, paste it right in there, and you've got the same exact color. So it's very easy to use.
Yes, it is.
Yes. And then another one that I have in here is saving to Pinterest. I know Pinterest has been around for a long time, but I have so many things in there. And it's one of those where, okay, I'll look at this later. If we're looking for ideas for in the classroom or lesson plan ideas, or I'll use Pinterest still for that.
Absolutely,
so save to Pinterest, you just click it, saves that link right into Pinterest, and you're good.
I have to ward off Pinterest because I 3 hours later I'm like, oh, I should have made dinner.
I used to tell people proceed with caution and a timer.
Exactly. Oh my God. All right. The last one is EasyBib. For those of you who have to do research papers with your kids, as a former English teacher, I spent way too much time on how to do proper bibliographies and citations. EasyBib is going to do it and save time.
Which is money.
Lots of time.
Time is money.
It's true.
Time is money.
Because it doesn't, being able to write a bibliography really doesn't show any intelligence. It's not a measure of intelligence. It's just detail oriented. So EasyBib, highly, highly recommend.
Sure. All right. So that was our top 25 Google Chrome extensions for education teachers. And again, there's probably a ton of them out there. We want to hear from you. So if you've got extra extensions and things that you're using that are really helping you save time, share it with us, share it so we can give it out to the teachers. You can get on the podcast. We'll bring you on and we'll talk about some more Chrome extensions at any time. So also don't check out the show notes, tons of resources, links to all of them. If we were going too fast, go back to the show notes. We've got clickable links. It'll take you right to that Chrome Web Store link to be able to find that particular Chrome extension. We've got links to the podcast video. We got links to the tech tip video. And we've also got linked to the PD Unified Talent for the Innovation Squadcast. Remember, every 2 episodes, you get one renewal credit. And don't forget to subscribe on YouTube or Spotify. Follow it so that you get notifications of all of our new episodes. And just keep listening, and we appreciate everything. And thank you guys for being here and showing your Chrome expertise and Chrome extension expertise. Thanks everyone for listening. Until next time. Bye.
Bye.